Well, now our kids have every excuse to not want to come camping with us, so.
I have it set up in the driveway for you.
I feel all nervous.
This is our rooftop tent.
This is our first rooftop tent.
Which might seem like a strange direction considering we just sold our 33-foot camper, which would sleep 8 to 9 people.
Our kids are adults now and they don't necessarily want to hang out with mom and dad at the lake anymore. And honestly, we just don't use it enough to justify keeping it any longer.
We still love road trips and we still love exploring, so maybe instead of hauling an entire house with us, maybe we just need somewhere comfortable to sleep.
So let's get our first rooftop tent on the truck and see what we've been missing.
Let's go. Can you close the garage door? It's way too windy out for filming this right now.
Way too windy.
Well, that's better. First off, this is the 2-person Hard Shell Rooftop Tent by Enthuze.
And we only need one for 1.5 people.
Right, because you're a half a person. We know that.
I'm standing on my tippy toes, so because like I'm down here.
We picked this up at Action Car and Truck Accessories with 44 locations across Canada. They're also Canadian owned and operated. I've worked with Action Car and Truck Accessories before, and we put an Enthuze cargo box on my Corvette C8. It's just resting right here in the back of my classic Chevy truck. But sometimes I put that on the Corvette just to have a little more storage.
For my shoes.
So without further ado, let's unbox this. I'll trust you with those shears, but I don't trust this standing up. Let's lay it down first. Look, a play box for our grandson.
Oh, just put some sand in that.
I think I could put you in there and you'd probably stay.
That could be my bed.
You'd be entertained for hours. Look, they have this nice board here. It's like a craft board, feel it.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's perfect. Put
Yeah.
that in my pile of stuff to do later.
Everything around this property is your pile of things to do later or get me to do. Here it is. So I need to know how you feel about something.
A Jeep?
And there's a ladder going to the top. As half a person, are you going to be okay with that?
I think so. I'll be okay.
So once you get up there,
it's up pretty high.
well, we'll see when we get it on the truck.
Okay.
So these are our keys. Close.
Oh.
Don't get the cable bit. See, don't get this.
Oh,
But
shoot.
you didn't. It's okay.
I did?
No, you didn't. It's okay. Ooh.
Is this the ladder?
Yeah.
It's kind of like the boat ladder.
Yeah, exactly. So I think we just need to get it on the truck. What do you think?
You and I?
But I think this is probably the front, just based on the owner's manual and how the ladder came out on the passenger side.
I think so, yeah.
Oh, look, there's LEDs here
Oh.
because it has night lights. So we'll figure all that out once we get it on the truck. Now, sorry, you're vertically challenged. You won't be able to help with getting it on the truck. But joking aside, this is 150 pounds, this version of this tent.
It weighs more than me.
Yes, it does. I'm gonna get some help from some neighbors and we'll lift it up onto the truck and then we'll show everyone how we secure it. We're looking for the hardware. Found it, got it.
Well, now I gotta get in it.
You're like a puppy. You're like, I just need to try and go
It
in.
does feel like a little puppy bed. Oh, look at it, it's all roomy. It's good.
So it works.
Oh yeah. It's
Now
cute.
imagine being 6.5 feet in the air.
No, that's the scary part. Can we just put wheels on it and tow it? It reminds me of back in the old days when you had sleeper beds on trucks. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Back in the old days.
Well, we're getting ahead of ourselves, so let's get it on the truck.
We should have a camp out tonight in the garage. How do we pull this up when we're up on the truck?
I'll just boost you onto the roof. Oh no, we have this.
You keep pulling it away from me.
Okay, now we're ready to mount it.
Yes.
So quick update for you. We had a storm come in. I had to move my car inside. It was a whole thing, but we did get the rooftop tent lifted up onto the rack. And before we start throwing brackets around, it's important to figure out in advance if your rooftop tent will attach properly to your overlanding rack. Now the Enthuze products will connect to dozens of different bed racks. That's not really the big problem, but I have a Kuat ibex system and my crossbars are a little larger than normal. And I knew this going in. So here's the hardware that they send you. We have these 4 brackets here. We have these pieces that slide into the track. And then you have a bolt that hangs down. And then your bracket goes to the underside of that bolt. Then you connect the nylon nut. And then you cinch it up around your crossbars. Pretty simple concept. However, these crossbars have a spacing of 3.5 inches from the inside edge of the hole to the inside edge of the hole. So that means when these bolts go around the cross section of my bars, mine are 3 5/8, so the bolts would end up doing that. And then that means they're not going to line up with the hole. But I knew this going into it, so I was prepared. I had some flat bar here I just cut up. I got the spacing I want, and I got bolts that are just a little bit longer and also the same grade. So this is rare that you would have to do this. But again, this isn't your standard rack, but Enthuze gives you everything that you need to get started. You got wrenches, you got these finishing caps for the rails, you got some extra bungee cords here for, I'm assuming, the flies. Once we get this open, we can figure out what all that looks like, which would include these standoffs right here. So we'll figure out exactly where those go. We'll figure out where the bungees go, and then we'll figure out how to hook up this. These are for the LEDs, which are USB powered, so that'll be convenient. So a couple things to note as you're planning this out for yourself is with this 2-person rooftop tent, on center for these tracks is 26 inches. So we need to make sure that on our rails where these tracks sit, 26 inches apart won't be a problem. Now I identified pretty early on that my LED lights here, I need to adjust them inward a bit. So I've gone ahead and done that because not everyone's going to have these. Now that they're adjusted inward a bit, my mounting plates will be able to cross these sections here and not be obstructed by anything. And we should be good on the middle cross rail too, because I made the adjustment there. But I have a front crossbar that I'm not attached to yet. And that's because, at least for now, I'm going to install this retaining my light bar. So I have a light bar right there, but I do have some future plans for mounting this tent. But for the time being, we're going to mount it exactly as it is. I can slide that middle bar up just to create a little more rigidity in that section. But as you can see, this rooftop tent, it's only 64 inches long. And it doesn't even come to the full back of the truck. It almost lines up, but once the tailgate's closed, the truck actually sticks out a little further. So I'm okay with that look right now. Now the reason I'm telling you any of this is because placement can matter. So some racks, including this one, you can take out a section, take out this panel here, and you can drop it to a mid-height. So I picked this tent so I could see what it looks like mounted at a mid-height and run it like that. And that way the aerodynamics, the cab will actually cover some of the front of the tent, and then it'll be a little more streamlined when driving on the highway. But this isn't the focus of the video, it's the rooftop tent. So once we get it secured, and I'll walk you through some of that, and then we're gonna check it out because this is our first rooftop tent, and we wanna see what we're working with. Mrs Donslife hasn't fully signed off on this idea yet. Climbing up into a tent might be a deal breaker, so I'm optimistic, but we won't really know until everything's installed and she gets to try it for herself. Wish me luck. There, I spared you all the fine tuning, but I've measured everything, it's squared up, everything should be good. I put some foam padding in between my aluminum rails here just because I wanted to give them a little extra scratch protection. And now we just have to tighten up all of these nylon nuts, except this one I had to put a lock washer because the nylon ring is missing from within it. But that's okay. I'm not going to over tighten them. I'm just going to go so the bolt peeks out of the end here. If you're wondering about this PVC pipe, I've got wiring chased in there, so it's all nice and neat, and look at that, looks pretty good. Okay, it is mounted. You can see the finishing caps here. I had to hammer them in. I wanted to be careful not to damage the trim around the end here. You can push it up a little bit to get it out of the way, but those are a little bit tricky to get in, so just keep that in mind. Second, make sure that your latches, this little hook here, is free and not in the way of one of your rails. That needs to be accessible to get that cable on and off. Otherwise, you won't be able to open this up. At the front here, we have clearance behind the light bar, so we should be able to lift it, no problem, and that shouldn't impede its functionality. But I don't see any reason not to get this opened up. Grab our keys. See, this unhooks here, but I also can reach it from the side. So that's unhooked, and this is unhooked. Now I'm going to put the camera down. Now, because this is up a lot taller on my truck, I'm going to get on the tailgate here to get it started. It should just be a gentle lift until the struts take over. There we go, that was easy. This is our strap to pull it closed. So if we were on the ground, we could just give it a pull and take it down. Now to fold this out, we have to undo this bungee cord. Kind of lay that out of the way. And then we do the ladder next. You should just be able to pull the ladder out a little bit. And I'm going to get down carefully. And pull the ladder out. And you can see I can use it as leverage. And then just give it a nice little pull. Just cleared my heater, so that's good. Make sure this USB cable is not going to get pinched. Now we got to adjust the length of the ladder. But apparently you can close these and just bring like a couple closer together until you get the right angle. They say about 70 degrees, not 90. A good indication is these rungs kind of flat. So that looks pretty good right there. This should be stuck out like that, so that's what those bars are for. First, I'm going to roll this up out of the way. Next, I got to figure these out. I think these two go for the front by the ladder. I'll leave those last. These I'm pretty sure go here. And if I was a betting man, maybe go something like this. But how do I make them taut? Well, that's pretty aggressive there. You bend them. That makes sense. Doesn't seem like there's too much pressure on that. So you do the same for the other side. I'll just hold off and we'll do this front area. Now that I'm learning where everything goes, I think it's realistic to expect this could be set up in just a few minutes. And this should just roll up. Well. All right, you get the point there. So far, I am really digging the setup. I just want to check out these LED lights. So the connections are just right inside this flap here. So I've connected the harness that they give you. Here's an example of one of those connections. And then it goes down together to this switch. Now I've got mine connected to a little power station here, which I usually have something like this on board when I go off grid. And then when I turn on the switch here, you should see the light. If I press it again, it's a different color tone. And again, it's a warm tone. And then we go to off. So when we turn it on, you'll also see one more light come on here. So that's kind of your greeting light. What I'll do is I'll turn off the lights in here and it'll give you a better effect. And you could easily bring the switch into the tent so you could control it from in there. You could use a power bank because it's USB powered, and that would probably run the lights for a couple days at a time. And on this side, you get a nice glow under the tent so you can see the ladder and get up and down okay. Well, everything seems to function the way that it should. It's set up properly as far as I can tell. So we're going to take it all down, put it back in the box, take it outside, and get an impression from Mrs. Donslife because we have to share that space up there, and I gotta make sure that she approves as well. Okay, we're set up in the driveway. Remember, Mrs. Donslife hasn't seen this setup on the truck yet, nor has she entered the tent while it's on the truck. And I really need her approval because if I'm gonna use this tent, I'd like to use it with her. So let's see her reaction. Here she comes. Are you ready?
I am.
Big reveal time.
I know.
I'm hoping we made a good choice, downsizing from a 33-foot camper to a 2-person tent for 1.5 people.
Well, now our kids have every excuse to not want to come camping with us, so they're not going to want to come with us.
Probably a good thing. Okay, let's go. I have it set up in the driveway for you.
I feel all nervous.
Are you nervous?
Oh, look how high that is. Oh boy.
Let's get to it.
Okay. I am vertically challenged and I'm scared of heights, so.
I think you can do it.
It's safe.
Coming down might be a different story, but I'll walk you through it.
Okay. Ah, this is not like a painter's ladder or a pool ladder. This is something very different.
It's safe, just keep your hands on things.
Oh boy. You're gonna film me dying, falling off this thing, I think. Are you sure? Are you sure that we're safe this weight? The two of us weigh a lot.
The rack that we're on holds 1,200 pounds static, 600 dynamic, we're good.
Okay.
So another thing I noticed too, for those that watched my initial setup in the garage, there's these little slits here, so these bars can come through, and then the fabric can actually wrap around the base of the tent. So thoughtful design there. So a couple things. This is a 2-inch high density foam mattress.
It's pretty comfortable.
We already have a fly. We do have a
it's
fly.
like we're actually camping. There's already a fly in here. I like these because I'm always losing everything. So I feel like I'd be a little more organized.
Yeah, so you put your phone in there, put your keys, your glasses, all those things that you always worry about losing.
No, I always do lose.
You do.
I don't worry about it because it's going to happen.
All right, I want you to really take in the experience. I want you to lay down, pretend it's nighttime. Okay, so look up. It's an actual skylight.
That is an actual skylight.
Just imagine the pitter patter of the rain. You're protected. It lets in a lot of light. I think that's a nice feature. Not all rooftop tents have a skylight. So that's pretty cool.
It's pretty fancy. This is actually quite comfortable. I mean, I need a pillow, but
we'll get you,
the mattress is
I can afford you a pillow.
We only have like 50 from our holiday trailers, so I think we could put one in here.
We do have LED lights. I can't demonstrate them right now. You wouldn't really see them anyway, because it's daytime. But there is an LED light right here. And there's also one under the tent to help with being able to see the ladder getting in and out at night.
Oh, that's a good idea, because you know me.
Yeah. So the tent itself uses a heavier poly cotton material, and the outer fly is a tougher waterproof coated fabric. So I think we're covered when it comes to rain and the elements.
Perfect.
So during the unboxing, you asked what these were for. These are shoe bags. That's your shoe bag.
Shoe bags?
And this is mine. This is so we don't bring muddy shoes back into the tent with us. They're pretty roomy. Let's see.
They think of everything. I would never have thought of that. That's a good idea.
They even ventilate, probably because you have stinky feet.
I don't think it's me I worry about.
All right, let's get down and get your final take.
Feet are sweaty and slippery.
I thought you said you don't have stinky feet.
I don't have stinky feet.
Just sweaty feet.
Just sweaty feet.
You got it.
I
See?
do. I got it. Okay, look at me. I did it.
Not so bad.
Not so bad.
It's a long way down, actually.
It is a long way down.
So what do you think? Do you approve?
I do. I am actually pleasantly surprised. I wasn't sure.
Yes.
I really wasn't sure. Going from a glamping kind of thing that we had going on for 25 years to a tent.
True.
But
it does have a 1-year warranty. I don't anticipate anything going wrong, but this is just our first impressions and we actually have to use it now. So
okay.
You just went on record that you're going to use it.
At some point.
So we are going to put this to use soon and we're going to figure out if selling our 33-foot camper was a smart idea.
We're adventurous.
I think it'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
So if you'd like to learn more about Enthuze and there's several different rooftop tent options for all your different family needs, I'll leave links in the video description below. So on that note, if you found this video informative and you liked it, hit that like button.
Please consider subscribing.
And we'll talk to you next time.